Oh, good afternoon, folks. There's a lizard somewhere. Where'd he go? There he is. It's not the mountain lizards, but it's one of the striped plateaus instead. These guys live at a lower elevation. Cool. Anyway, that's kind of a mention from the last video. Tonight, though, last evening in Arizona / New Mexico, we're starting off with a hike in the lower Chiricahuas. See whether or not we can pull off another lifer species that is relatively frequently seen here. It's still kind of elusive, the green rat snake. And then it'll be a drive out into the Rio Grande Valley. Fingers crossed we see some good stuff. First short hike that I took didn't turn up a whole lot. A couple cool birds, although most of them were a lot more distant than this woodpecker was, as well as some beautiful views of the scenery around the area, though not quite as spectacular as Chiricahua National Monument on the other side of the mountains. Still some impressive rock formations here as well, and the usual summer wildflowers. It wasn't until the next hike that I started finding interesting things. Well, okay then. That just makes me curious, especially since the door is open. Not a whole lot in here. Interesting. I have him somewhere. There we go. That's the youngest one I've ever caught. We'll help him get rid of some of these mites too. Alligator lizard. Well, I would have been remiss if I had gone this whole trip and missed all of my opportunities for one of these guys. And this is the youngest one I have caught yet. He's already been attacked by something. He's missing the last portion of his tail there. Come on, focus camera. Focus, there we go. You can see it's a different coloration and a little more straight and nowhere near as long as these guys' tails can be. So something's taken a shot at him before, but here we go. Algaria kingii. Pardon. The grass is really thick over here, but these guys are found all the way up through the Mogollon Rim and adjacent mountain ranges, and then throughout a whole bunch of the Sky Islands in southern New Mexico and Arizona, and then down into Mexico. They are primarily either a very high elevation woodland animal or a low riparian animal. We're right at the spot where that kind of transitions, and these guys really stick to the canyons and creek bottoms down here, because they like a little bit of moisture. And I'm not entirely sure this species, come on, focus camera. I'm not entirely sure this species really demonstrates it well, but certainly some of their relatives look a lot like young alligators with their big platy scales and sometimes ridge lines running down the back and tail. But cool animals nevertheless. Alright, ain't bothered you enough. Run, run. He's gonna vanish down there. Second gator lizard. Gentle, gentle. Just enough. Very tricky thing, knowing just enough pressure to actually pin them, but not squish them. And this one has a full tail. Look at that. He's trying to bite me. It's really hard manipulating the camera with the wrong hand here, especially when it doesn't want to focus. Come on, focus, camera. Okay. Alright, now we've got it focused. Look at that. Whoop, and there it goes, without the focus again. We got a young gator lizard with a full tail. And he's darker than the other one too. He doesn't want to straighten out so we can actually see him all at once. But I guess, can you blame him? He thinks he's getting caught by a predator. But I love the dark contrast banding on this guy. When they're first hatched out, this guy's at least a year old, but when they're first hatched out, they have almost black and white banding, really high contrast. Be kind of cool to see one like that, but this is as close as I've gotten so far. Beautiful little guys. Glad we found a second one, and one with a full tail too. Come on, sir. Can you show? I hate the camera not wanting to focus on the low light here, but that is one long tail. Nice. Alright, sir. There you go. Disappear in the grass. There he goes. Get rid of that other poop. Nasty. There's a baby. Oh my god. We actually found a newborn. Oh, with the high contrast. Oh my god. So this thing is so newly hatched out, he's actually still, or born, because I'm pretty sure these guys are live bearers, but he's still got his umbilical cord hanging out. There you go, that is how high contrast they start out. I can't believe we found a baby. He's like tiger striped all the way down. That is incredible. And I wish the camera would focus on him. There we go. Look at that face pattern. That's amazing. Alright, we've already got photos, so I'm just gonna go and put him down in the grass and he'll disappear. Oh my god. There he is. Oh. Gently. Gently. This one does not have his umbilical anymore. Must have dropped it. Look at this guy. Here's his belly. Sort of. There we go, camera. Interesting little speckled look. And then so high contrast on the back, and look at that tail. Tiger striped, like the sand snakes I was hoping to have seen this week, but we'll have to come back for those. Can't believe I have found 4 gator lizards and 2 of them are newborns. This guy's lost his umbilical, but almost as newborn as the other one was. My goodness. After releasing this guy, it was pretty much sundown, so time to start night cruising. Still hoping for the day when I find something crossing the road up in that canyon, like a green rat snake. But leaving the canyon itself, it didn't take long before things did start moving. Long nose. Yes! First snake of the night. Awesome. Oh, he's gorgeous. Well, the night's starting off early with an absolutely gorgeous, very heavily red long-nosed snake. Ever familiar? This guy was flying across the road. I almost lost him. Almost ran him over first and then almost lost him. But luckily, we're moving slow, so saw him before we came up on him. Beautiful snake. We see these guys pretty often, though, so Not going to spend too much time with him, but I mean, he's got some gorgeous reds. Look at that. Beautiful. Gonna get some photos on the other camera and then put this common desert dweller back in the bushes. Alright, sir, you were in the bushes over here, so here you go. Just in time for another car to show up. Go! So there's a very, very light rain falling right now, and we have our first Mojave rattlesnake of the trip. Alive, baby, to replace the dead one we saw last night. Gorgeous little snake. Very similar, as you can see, to western downbacks, but to the discerning eye there are some distinct differences. Angle of that eye stripe, and details of the pattern that's kind of hard to describe, whether it's a gestalt look difference, and the tail banding is also very distinctly different as well. What a beautiful animal. We're going to just get him safely off the road here. As relatively common as Mojaves have been in Arizona and New Mexico for me, I was kind of surprised it had taken this long to find a live one. But glad to at least see them. This part of Arizona-New Mexico border is actually where I've seen most Mojaves in my life. In this area, they're quite brown, unlike the myth of them being green usually. And they actually do sometimes hybridize with prairie rattlesnakes in the region as well, so they sometimes carry over traits from that species. Got another baby rattlesnake. What is it this time? It's another baby Mojave. Really? Oh, he's getting grumpy. Mojave number 2, who is just starting to cross the road. We're going to make sure he goes the direction that he actually wanted to go. You can see he's getting a little grumpier. Yeah. Got him. Okay, come on, sir. Across the road. Whoops. Oh, no, you're not going to go back on the road. Sorry. You're going to go way out here, where it's actually safe for you, okay? We got ourselves an Atrox. First snake in a little while, too. Skinny guy, pale. Rather pale Atrox, but that seems to be rather normal for this region, although not quite as pale as the one that I saw about 2 valleys behind us last year. Gorgeous snake, nevertheless. This one's roughly 3 feet long, so not tiny, not huge. Pretty standard, though. And other than the very distinctive patterning details that tell us that this is an Atrox, like that slant on the stripe going down from the eye, among other things. We are also now outside of Mojave range, so this is the only band-tailed, diamond-backed snake around. We're just going to make sure he gets safely off the road now. Alright, now for the fun part. Oh, yep. Sir, you were going this way. You were going this way. Come on. Come on. We use the lights to push him along, but there's quite a bit of road. Yes, yes. Oh, so close. Almost there. Almost there. Come on. He's such a pretty snake. Come on. Off the road. There we go. Way off. There he goes. About 2 hours. But here we go. Another downback, and a pretty big one. He's moving. He was going the other way. He's not entirely sure what to make of what's going on here. We'll just make sure he gets safely off the road, though. Well, there he goes. He was going the other direction, but if he's deciding to go off this way, that's fine too. Nice to see something after about 2 hours. Zoom. Dude, you ran into grass. You're fine. You want to go off the road, though. Oh, piss. Don't be pissy like that. Just get off the road. Okay, going that way. Just alongside the road doesn't work. You gotta get off. Okay, there you go. Not 3 minutes after the other one. Oh, this guy is so much bigger too. Wow, he's 5 feet. Easy. Holy smokes. That's gorgeous. And this guy's just sitting here too at the moment. Like he's being quiet. I don't even know. I don't know. Is there a good way to give you guys scale here? But I've seen a couple really big diamondbacks. And I'm listening to cows run by nearby, and that's kind of disturbing. Because they're on the road now. Anyway, but let's see. 4-inch hook. That's about a foot away from him. And he stretches all the way back over here. That's a big snake. Alright, we're going to try and make sure he gets off the road. Alright, dude, you gotta get moving, okay? Scoot, scoot. Come on. Scoot, scoot. No. Scoot, scoot. Come on. Scoot, scoot. Go that way. No. Yeah. Go that way. Wow. You're huge and you're quiet. You're okay. Come on. Keep going. Just go past the grass. Yeah, there we go. What a beautiful snake. Keep going. Keep going. No, off the road. You want to go off the road. Don't come back this way. No. There he goes. Straight down the hill. Oh, there's a baby. With a really weird looking tail. What the heck? Check out the tail on this little diamondback. It's almost got a white stripe on top where it's blanked out the pattern. What a pretty little guy. Okay, we're gonna get him off the road. This is a very dangerous spot for him. Alright, come on, sir. Come on. You go over there, okay? Go that way. There he goes. How adorable. One. It's another big one. Holy smokes. Once again, there's a light rain falling and we've got a 4-foot diamondback crossing the road. He's being slow and the rain is picking up, so we gotta get him moving. Alright, come on, dude. Yeah, the rain is falling, so let's get you moving, okay? Come on. Scoot, scoot. It's nice when they behave. There you go. Off the road. And I think that calls it. At 2 o'clock in the morning, finishing up one last Hail Mary attempt that didn't quite turn out. But New Mexico still wiped the floor with Arizona in terms of numbers, even if not quite diversity tonight. So that was nice to kind of finish off with a lot of cool snakes. And it was a hard week, but a week that still turned up some incredible things. Now after this point, well, I don't really know where exactly I'll be because kind of broke out at this point, so need to recuperate some funds before we can really plan any new trips. But wherever I'll be, Make sure to subscribe to the channel so you find out what new adventures we'll be on, what new wildlife we get to bring to you on this channel. And make sure to like the videos, watch all the way through to help boost the channel, and leave your comments and questions below. And as always, if you want to find more information, you can find the website at carltoncarnivores.com, where the blog and database are at. And also, I'm always posting photos and little video tidbits on social media, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook at Carlton Carnivores. And if you'd like to help support in a more financial manner, because again, these trips are expensive and I'm a bit behind at the moment, consider joining as a Patreon member, where you get exclusive benefits back, including early access to the videos, as well as access to the monthly seed exchanges that I do, or seed contests, I should say, if you're into that sort of thing. You can also donate one time at coffee. You can buy plants and resin gem jewelry and such at the Carlton Carnivores shop, or visit the Teespring merch shop as well. All these ways do help support me. But until next time, I'm Hawk and Carlton, and this is Carlton Carnivores.